Christmas Day on BBC One brings a festive blanket lunch.
I don't think we've kind of understated it a bit this year.
In 5 minutes, a spaceship crash lands and an alien with an enormous appetite arrives. Glitterball, a story from the Children's Film Foundation. First, on BBC One, an abominable character, thinly disguised as Bugs Bunny.
Very funny, ha-ha, very droll. Hey, sure.
Robert Howe star in The King of Comedy, a film that has received outstanding critical acclaim on either side of the Atlantic. At 10:25, Peter Brook's opera singers relax for a vaudeville entertainment in Ta-Da-Da. And finally, at 11:10, choirs from all over the world celebrate Christmas from Manger Square in Bethlehem, providing some peace on earth. Christmas night on Channel 4, distinctively entertaining. Now on 4, Jacques Tati stars in Monsieur Rouleau's Holiday.
If you think to know Spain, think again. If you think you know Spain, think again.
Week 4 sale starts Tuesday. First day bargain. Sanyo Video 269.99. Nikkei 14-inch color portable 139.99. Hundreds more bargains Tuesday.
Once you discover Perrier, nothing else will do.
2.5 hours servicing on a Citroen VX is enough to last a full 12,000 miles. The Citroen VX. Loves driving, hates garages.
Last Christmas, I hung the little angels on the Christmas tree, and Stephen helped me. Mum and Dad went out to a party, and Stephen and I were in bed. And then I woke up, and there was smoke, and Stephen was crying. And I ran and shouted for Mum, but she didn't come. And then Stephen stopped crying. That was last Christmas.
Fire can break out at any time. This Christmas, don't leave your children alone in the house.
Us old campaigners need to watch out for ourselves crossing the road. Find a safe place away from parked cars. Look all round. Listen to the traffic. And whilst you're crossing, remember, keep looking, listening all the time. Looking, listening, all the way to the other side. After all, you're only old once.
Soldiers, British soldiers, learning a new way to live. This is winter warfare training in Norway, where you learn to look after yourself and each other.
God, how many more? Go on. Oh, that's it. Just pull with your one arm. Steady. Don't forget, as soon as that comes up to you, get it off and get the next one ready, okay? Come on, hurry up.
We will be digging in for the night and arriving your location 08:15 tomorrow. Over.
Lofty, you'll be on the 9-10 outside the stag tonight, okay?
Packet it, see if we can open the tin.
The British Army, winter warfare training, Norway.
And now here is the 9 o'clock news.
Time to get to work, George.
Yes, Bill.
If you were George and Lil, which house would you choose to burgle?
Here's something, George. No one has told me that.
When you're out for the evening, do yourself a favour. Leave a light on in the downstairs room. It could stop George and Lil calling round.
Good night's work, hey, Lil. Hey, Lil, we've been done.
George, you should have left the light on.
Yeah, funny people about.
Don't forget, leave a light on in the downstairs room.
Stop!
There's some funny people about.
Don't dazzle. Dip your headlight.
There are furniture makers in the Cotswolds who still believe in the old values, taking time, paying attention to detail, making sure that quality and craftsmanship is kept alive and well. The furniture makers are Wesley Barrel. And why we're mentioning it to you now is that at all the beautiful Wesley Barrel showrooms, gestures have been made with regard to price. We're having a sale. You'll find Wesley Barrel's fine furniture in Birmingham, Rugby, Witney, Banbury, Cheltenham and Swindon. Come and see the craftsmanship. It's the hallmark of Wesley Barrel.
Once you discover Perrier, nothing else will do.
If you still know Spain, think again. If you think you know Spain, think again.
Just 2.5 hours servicing on a Citroen BX is enough to last a full 12,000 miles. The Citroen BX. Loves driving, hates garages.
I think it is true to say I have a nose for the true taste of sherry. 50 years ago, I created Domecq Double Century, celebrating 200 years of my family in Jerez, where the soil and the sun produce the finest sherry grapes, and where the wine is matured and blended to perfection, so that today there's no finer sherry in all the world. Domecq Double Century, the true taste of sherry.
Revolver Records and Tapes is your kind of store. Albums from Paul Young and many more. We offer you the widest choice of product from people who know, who'll help choose albums like Genesis or The Shadows. They're your kind of people who'll help you get it right at Revolver Records, Tapes and Videos.
Sunspots. For your free holiday brochure, ring this number or fill in the coupon in the TV Time.
But he's good at singing Silent Night. Anyway, Jacques Tati returns in a week's time on New Year's Day at 4 o'clock with Playtime. And he's having a, well, rather trying day coping with a skyscraper. And there's more comedy here on 4 tonight at 8:25 as Robert De Niro and Jerry Lewis star in a film released earlier on this year. It's about a struggling comedian played by De Niro who wants to be the king of comedy and appear on chat show host Jerry Langford's show. So make a note, it's the king of comedy and it's at 8:25 tonight. You're watching Channel 4, and this is Keith Harrison wishing you a very Merry Christmas from us all.
Boxing Day adventure takes us in search of the elusive Scarlet Pimpernel.
Damn the Scarlet Pimpernel! Now he's made off with the Duc de Lyon!
Has proved most elusive.
Is he in heaven? Or is he in hell? That damn elusive Pimpernel.
No, he's in the Boxing Day film at 2:30 on ITV.
And we'll both be watching that. Coming up at 12 o'clock this afternoon, we've got Bruff Scott introducing a quiz programme where members of the public do things like pilot planes and drive buses. All sounds very old. Now, though, it's our favourite, isn't it? Hey, what is it?
Eat your heart out, Burt Reynolds.
Queensway open in Aylesbury. Sensational opening offers. Furniture, beds and carpets, half price. There's no better way than Queensway.
It's so much to put on to do, and there's so many you to choose. They stay on in the rainbow, come on, forget to say stuff. You've done it once. Tattoo, tattoo, tattoo.
Tattoos from Action GT. Walt Disney's The Jungle Book.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
Don't miss this ride of fun and frolic. Walt Disney's The Jungle Book. Plus Mickey's Christmas Carol.
And making all our dreams come true, that astrologer extraordinaire, Russell Grant.
One voice, just about sums it up. One voice. Epitomized by the Vauxhall Male Voice Choir, standing for the harmony and unity of the people of Luton. Next week, Highway moves on to County Down in Northern Ireland. See you then.
Citizen 84 puts alternative medicine under microscope, miracles or mumbo-jumbo. We talk to a woman who claims it's worked for her and ended 40 years of suffering. And the heavy entertainment, but can they weigh into the chart? Citizen 84, 6:30.
180,000. £90,000. Going twice. 200,000.
Make the moment last with Fry's chocolate cream.
How often have you thought about making some improvements and then left it at that? Now you can do it easily with Show Me How, a practical weekly guide to making and caring for the things in your home. In the first issue, Making Curtains, with a chart showing how much material you need, whatever your heading tape, and how to remove those annoying white rings. And there are lovely ideas, like making a matching lampshade from a spare bit of wallpaper. Imagine making padded headboards, loose covers, a simple towel holder. Show Me How, helping you turn your thoughts into action.
Tuesday, wrote Mr. Kipling, trouble at the bakery. A shortage of pastry had left my exceedingly popular apple pies without their customary costs. Notwithstanding, I ordered them baked while I searched for a solution. I soon came up with a topping idea, and within minutes created the apple sundae, the blackcurrant sundae, and the strawberry sundae. And it was only Tuesday.
If you want a great deal on a new car, go for it. Go to PJ Evans for your new Austin. Go for Maestro. It's the advanced family car that's even better value with a go-for-it deal at PJ Evans. Go for Metro with fantastic deals on the whole range from the City to the exhilarating MG Turbo at PJ Evans. Go for Acclaim. Take a test drive in a car that's totally equipped for driving pleasure at PJ Evans. Go for a great deal on any new Austin Rover car at PJ Evans and Archers, Birmingham, Dudley and Solihull.
Look in on Leach at Chaucer Court, Ilkeston. Ask about no deposit mortgages and generous part exchange. See the show home this weekend.
Well, what are you going to break it with next?
Don't worry, Jimmy. He'll think of something.
When it's live comedy, anything may happen.
He couldn't.
And at 9:15, there's action as the professionals return. Comedy and action, tonight.
I just started on Channel 4. We'll get that right on the night, don't worry about it. Just started on Channel 4, The World at War that goes to Germany in the years 1945. Now, it'll be all right on the night.
This man is, from this distance, deadly.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Is this sound a new crackly buttery milk chocolate dime bar? No, it's an avalanche.
Naught to 60 in 8.5 seconds. An 1800 fuel-injected engine. 115 brake horsepower. Capable of 115 miles per hour. The Astra GTE.
built to make your heart beat faster.
Applying for a loan from Lloyd's Bank is more straightforward than you ever dreamt. All you do is fill in a form. With address and phone and married or single, a number of children. You can use the loan for all sorts of things. Nothing to you back with no, if it's not Lloyd's, we're not annoyed. Purpose of loan amount you want. Often you won't even need to see a bank manager unless you'd like to. And very soon you could have your dream living room. With a sign on the old dotted line, the date. At Lloyd's, you'll find personal loans a matter of form.
One name brings you all the bright ideas in hi-fi tower systems. Amstrad. All the features, including a graphic equalizer and no fuss. And now, Amstrad bring infrared remote control within your grasp for an incredible £179. Or choose Amstrad's TS88 tower with twin cassette decks, so you can tape tapes too and enjoy remote control for a remarkable £199. Or discover Amstrad's stacked module stereos. At the touch of a button, the motorized deck glides out to collect your record, then glides back in to protect it while playing. Just £149, or with twin cassette decks, £169. Amstrad, one great idea after another. From Argos, Boots, Comet, Co-op, Currys, Dixons, Rumbelows, Wakefalls, Woolworth, and your local electricity board.
The effect new Sterident can have on people. And because it's the only denture cleaning tablet that leaves the clean, refreshing taste of mint.
They've never been the same since they tried that new mini Sterident.
New Sterident. It's minty. That's the difference.
And all because the lady loves milk tray.
Big Macs at McDonald's. Get close to it, get one. Special sauce with lettuce, pickles, onion, cheese that's nice. Two all beef patties make it a treat that just ain't real. And that's what makes the Big Mac twice as fine as any meal. That's the difference at McDonald's you'll enjoy.
Now Silkians creates hairspray. New Silkians hairspray. Not just hold, conditioned hold. So it's flexible, pitchable, shakeable. New Silkians hairspray has conditioned hold. Holds perfectly and still lets your hair move beautifully. Silkians hairspray has conditioned hold. If your hair's got style, get hold of it.
Hello, love.
2 shredded wheat, please.
2 shredded wheat, Rich. There you go.
So.
Yes, dear.
2 shredded wheat, please.
You've got a healthy appetite, ain't you? 4 shredded wheat.
No, 2's enough for me.
Rich.
Seconds are out, even for Henry and his brother George.
Where there's spring, there's life. Springfield Bitter.
We thought you may be interested to know that a video cassette of It'll Be All Right on the Night 3 is now available.
In duty-free, romance blossoms in the most unlikely place.
I feel as if I
Randy?
Teenage form.
He's been acting a very strange man.
Did you see that? What? That fellow just...
Man-sized meals with New Zealand lamb. Double chopped. Big and meaty. Quick and tasty. And you did it with a little help from New Zealand lamb.
New Zealand lamb.
Hey, what do you lot got for Mother's Day then? Right, down to Woolworth.
Azalea in a basket, £2.99. £1 dairy box, £1.99. Ferrero Rocher chocolates down to £1.49. And all your Mother's Day cards.
You remembered. You're lovely.
Actually, they're terrific.
For that special mother gift. Never catch a pretty Polly girl in trousers.
Black creases, I just don't need all that. I just want a bowl that's good and whole, and this is where it's at. You're so square. Shredders, I don't care. I don't know why my smooth lips, I only know it does. I wonder why I love you, Shredders. I guess it's just because you're so square.
It's the way they put the whole wheat, malt and vitamins together that makes Shredders squarer than the average breakfast.
Announcing the arrival of the new Rowenta Compact Wet and Dry Cleaner. It's a household cleaner that cleans anything from ordinary carpets to clinging pet hairs. It works really powerfully and efficiently. It can clean kitchen tiles, DIY mess. There's not a lot it won't do. In fact, it's so versatile it can even unblock sinks and drains. The Compact Wet and Dry Cleaner from Rowenta. It leaves the rest behind.
Pure Silk Perfume Spray by Yardley. Pure, lingering luxury. Granny used to make her own stuffing. Collecting herbs, slicing onions, crumbling breadcrumbs. But it took so long, she got herself some Norfolk stuffing. It had all the same good things it bought, was ready in a jiffy. So Granny could get on with more important things.
2:30 first, laughing 6-1, second, plump turkey.
Norfolk, stuffing like Granny used to make.
Did you know you don't have to be a customer to apply for a Yorkshire Bank personal loan? Provided you're over 18, you can apply for a loan for almost anything you long for. Long rest, long player, speed along, chaise long. In short, how long is a piece of string? Yorkshire Bank personal loans for almost anything, even if you're not already a customer.
It is straight, square, curved, circular, the precise shape of every moving part it clings to, lubricating, cooling, and protecting. Oil is too small a word for it. It is Castrol GTX liquid engineering. Fit it in your engine.
One is wonderful. Two is terrific. But three, not even a black hole can eat 3 shredded wheat.
Weller's new Starlight Conditioning Mousse gives a soft, lasting hold. Full of body and shine. However you style your hair, Weller Starlight, you've no style without it. words can say.
Tomorrow on BBC One, the feature film is one of the most famous love stories in history, Mireling, starring Omar Sharif and Catherine Deneuve, with James Mason.
Your letter to the Pope requesting an annulment
of a marriage that makes me the laughingstock of all Europe.
And James Robertson Justice.
Bravo, well done, Roger. Well done. It may take time, but we will be together one day, and we won't be parted anymore.
Mireling, the Wednesday film, tomorrow at 6:45.
And now to continue this Tuesday evening on BBC One, as a tribute to Eric Morecambe, we're showing the 1971 Morecambe and Wise Christmas show. That programme was shown as a tribute to Eric Morecambe. Dolly Parton in London, which was scheduled for this evening, can now be seen in 2 weeks' time on Wednesday the 13th of June. And now on BBC One, later than originally planned, Ronnie Corbett stars as the surprisingly irrepressible Timothy Lumsden in Sorry.
What I want to offer you tonight is no magic wand, no easy path, but a message of hope. Governments can destroy jobs, as Margaret Thatcher has shown. Governments can also create jobs, as both Labour and even Conservative governments have shown in the past. And we can show it again in the future. We stand for, we believe in, the right to work, for caring about our society, for a nation not divided by the misery of unemployment, but a nation united and confident about its future. We can, and with your help, we will put this country back to work.
That was the Right Honourable Peter Shaw MP speaking for the opposition on the budget. His reply will be shown again on BBC Two tonight at 10:45.
There we go. Oh dear. Come and have a look at this.
This Sunday, the world about us looks at a young couple wanting to buy a highly desirable residence and at some of their co-tenants.
If Sue and John decide to move in, there are many beasts that will...
The finances could take the strain. That's it this evening from ITN, but don't forget those two special programmes from us. Anthony Carthew reporting on the Prince and Princess of Wales in Canada, Jon Snow talking about the Pope in Poland. But for tonight, from all of us here at ITN, to you, a very good evening.
Now the regional weather forecast. The night will be dry and clear, and although it will be quite misty by early morning, the mist will quickly clear tomorrow and the rest of the day will be sunny. Temperatures will fall to around 9 centigrade overnight, rising to 22 centigrade tomorrow afternoon, and by the way, that's a little warmer than today, and winds will be light easterly. And the outlook for Monday and Tuesday, it still looks good, continuing dry and warm with plenty of sunshine, and that's the forecast for the central region.
A daiquiri for the lady.
What do people drink around here?
Oh. Perhaps I'll have a pint of Strongbow.
Strongbow. Strong, straight, true.
Tell the truth, at 16 I couldn't wait to get out into the big wide world. It was watch out everyone, here I come. Oh, watch out? Yeah, well, it was a bit of a shock, I'll tell you. Of course, I knew it wasn't going to be easy getting a worthwhile job when I left school. Easy, walking on water would have been easier. But then, as luck would have it, I saw this advert. youth training scheme. Now, I don't go a bundle on schemes. I mean, where there's a scheme, there's usually a schemer, right? But as it happens, this youth training scheme looks okay. There's a year of training, proper training, and practical experience. And what do you know? You get something that's worth more than money. A signed certificate that will give you a real chance of getting a decent job. If you don't get on a youth training scheme, how are you going to get on?
Hello, Mr. Jones. I'm from Lex Wilkinson. Mr. Jones?
Too busy. Got all these perishing parcels to shift.
Lex Wilkinson, the total distribution service.
Eh?
We've the most comprehensive next-day service with last-minute collections and reliable AM deliveries, even Saturdays. A real value-for-money express parcel service, take any size, shape or weight. Our collection and delivery service covers the whole country, with computer monitoring for total control, with even warehousing and many other services. Dial 100 and ask for free phone Lex Wilkinson. Now, rely on us and relax.
A new Renault 9C for just £24 a week from Man Edgerton. Man Edgerton, Welford Road, Leicester.
Now it's easy to remember when to feed your houseplants. You do it just once a year and water as usual for the rest of the year. New feed and grow mats contain all the nourishment a plant needs for a whole growing year. No measuring, no mess, no overfeeding, no underfeeding. New feed and grow mats, the once a year plant food. Now everybody can have green fingers.
Imagine the taste and smoothness of natural yogurt. The fresh tang of fruit juice, blended together in perfect harmony to create a new refreshing drink. So delicious, so satisfying, it's a completely new taste experience. Ambrosia yogurt juice, a taste beyond expectation.
As a rule, hi-fi systems which look like this Sentra 608 and sound like this Sentra 607 are expensive. Happily, every rule has exceptions. Sentra, exceptional hi-fi from £400 to £139.
Tomorrow night we begin a new series of Thomas Magnum, that's at 7:45. Gail Honeycutt stars in Tales of the Unexpected at 8:45. And then at 9:30 we begin our new drama series, Birth of a Nation.
Jeff Figg was late for school. He was 35 before he started teaching, and there were some things that Jeff would never understand.
I asked you very nicely before these gentlemen arrived, and I'm going to ask you again. Will you please bend over?
No.
Okay, boys.
I'm not here because I want to be here. It ain't nothing to do with me. What are you starting on me for? Don't ask me no questions. You're the teacher. You've got to take it out of your head and put it into mine. That's your job.
Jeff Figg, searching for a bridge between teaching and learning in Birth of a Nation. Sunday night drama at 9:30 on ITV.
Now we present the full-length film version of Gerald Seymour's famous novel, Harry's Game. And by the way, if you're hard of hearing, you'll find subtitles on page 199 of Oracle.
Complice by François Coty, a classic fragrance you'll never forget.
Perrier! Perrier!
Perrier? No Perrier.
Once you discover Perrier, nothing else will do.
Can you believe that this man could have bought this new lightweight video and camera from JVC? Instead, he bought one made for a gorilla. Pity. And why didn't she buy JVC's personal hi-fi with detachable radio and Dolby? Hers has got hiss. Shame. And if only he had bought JVC's compact stereo, it comes with a rather nifty record deck, and you can take it anywhere. Instead, he bought a bloomin' monster. Silly Billy. JVC, you've either got it, or you haven't.
I'm dancing at this party, letting it all hang out. I'm looking for some peanuts, but there's none about. I've got my number ones, my lucky number ones. Cake peanuts, they fresh and tasty in the bag. They give you lots of protein, which can't be bad. They're irresistible, they're really beautiful. We're having so much fun with Britain's number one. My lucky number ones.
And now from Bedworld, we wish you a very good night.
Bedworld at the new ELS this Sunday.
Holidays abroad? Never again. Third time we've been. Third time we've had tummy trouble.
Diacalm for you. Diacalm beats holiday tummy troubles fast.
I don't know about you, but it grieves me to see something as magnificent as a tiger kept behind bars. It's a crying shame. Come again, Pat. In an ideal world, every tiger would be free.
Your tiger, sir.
But it's not. It gives you a great feeling inside to be able to free a tiger.
Everard's Tiger Bitter. Too good to be kept behind bars. HFC Trust are in the High Street to give you friendly advice on personal loans and savings, to help improve your family's lifestyle. New furniture, a fitted kitchen, a home extension. We're open 6 days a week, Saturdays till 1, so you can call in any time to see the manager. HFC Trust, someone to talk to about money.
Don't pass that moment up. Catch it before it's gone with Polaroid pictures. Just take it and pass it on.
Now it's easier to pass the moment on. Polaroid's new Sun 600 has a piece of the sun and a new low price.
With Polaroid pictures, just take it and pass it on. Don't pass that moment up, pass it on.
There's a fresher way of cleaning. A thick green liquid that reaches even under the rim. With its germicide, it kills germs, it cleans stains, and it stops you worrying about freshness. Frisch is today's way to clean the lavatory and leave the whole room smelling fresh.
With his familiar pint of Skål, Trevor looks like a normal scholar, but he is in fact a hyper-intelligent mega-being from a distant galaxy, which means he can score 180 at darts. With his eyes closed. Beat the Space Invaders at their own game.
Oh no, it's Trevor.
2 pints of Skål, please.
He can even transmit telepathic commands.
2 pints of Skål.
I obey, oh great one.
Naturally, Skål can't turn you into a hyper-intelligent mega-being with superpowers. But when you know lager, you're a scholar.
HFC Trust are in the High Street to give you friendly advice on personal loans and savings, to help improve your family's lifestyle. New furniture, a fitted kitchen, a home extension. We're open 6 days a week, Saturdays till 1, so you can call in any time to see the manager. HFC Trust, someone to talk to about money.
Why don't you run along and play outside? Mummy says the fresh air would do you good.
Let your children play outside and you'll put their lives at risk.
But you must be careful to stay away from the main road.
Even the quietest roads can kill because small children just can't understand the dangers.
Let's go and say hello to that nice dog. Tracy!
Don't play with their lives. Don't let them out of sight.
Don't just sit there and twiddle your handset. Page the Oracle and plan your holes.
Page the Oracle and stock up with shares.
Page the Oracle and they're off.
Who's off?
They're off at Catterick. We knows, you know.
For runners, riders, results, reviews, and 30 pages of the very latest news, page the one who knows. Page the Oracle.
You're not still sitting there, are you?
Perrier? No Perrier.
Once you discover Perrier, nothing else will do.
First there was the line. Then there was the car. The Alfa Romeo Alpha 33. The line of beauty, of power, of style. The Alpha 33. An exciting range of 5-door family cars created with the art of technology. The line, the style, a new car from Alfa Romeo.
Do you sometimes feel like a prisoner in your own home? You're chained to the kitchen sink, Dad's stuck in the armchair, and the kids are wrecking the house. So why not get out and visit your friends or see your family? Take the train. It gets you where you want to go fast. And you'll have a job doing this in a car. So come on, at these saver prices, there's nothing to keep you at home, because...
This is the age of the train. This is the age
of the train.
Watch closely. You're about to see something you've never seen before. Here comes a new Fuji film with color pictures so true to life. It's a real breakthrough. Fuji Color HR, a completely new generation of film way ahead of anyone else, with higher resolution than was ever possible before for sharper pictures and vivid color. Get new Fuji Color HR films and now HR disc film. So true to life, it's a real breakthrough.
Where's the Tetley tea folk? They usually turn up early.
Happy birthday!
Hey, Sydney, just what I've always wanted. That clearly shows how those 2,000 perforations in every Tetley tea bag let flavour flood out.
Happy birthday to you from your loyal Tetley crew, for we all agree Tetley make tea bags make tea.
At an altitude of 35,000 feet, and we'll be landing in approximately 1 hour's time. Thank you.
I bet he drinks Carling Black Label. Nah, he's Mr. Red.
If the pint you like gives you that bit more, you can bet it's Carling Black Label.
A busy road. A driver wants to turn right across the oncoming traffic. He sees a gap. It seems to be enough. But because his attention is focused on the approaching lorry, he doesn't notice a motorcyclist driving perfectly correctly somewhere in front of it. Look out for bikes when you turn right.
Elaine, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, given a choice of colours, would you pick Pepsi?
No.
You would. Well, taste those two and tell me which one you do like. Just which one tastes best to you.
Pick that one.
You prefer the taste of that one?
Yeah.
We'll lift it off and let's see which one it is.
Take the Pepsi challenge. Let your taste decide.
It's Pepsi.
More people keep their memories with Kodak than any other film. The good times, funny times. Then, bringing them alive at the turn of a page.
Look, Annie, Tony's got you an ice.
Oh! I suppose you think that's funny?
Bring them alive with the colour and clarity of Kodacolor. Why trust your memories to anyone else? Keep them. Keep them with Kodacolor film.
Sentra. Sentra. Sentra? Exceptional hi-fi.
Take a trip round the Carpet Specialist Centre at the new ELS this Sunday.
Looking for a new car? There's only one dealer in town to go to.
For the top in British-built value, the Talbot Solara LS 1.6. 5-gear refinement and power steering maneuverability are both standard. The cost on the road? Just $5,155. And remember, that's a fair deal promise on the road price. I pay the extras, and right now I've outstanding part exchange prices too.
It's the better way to buy a car at your Peugeot Talbot dealer now.
G'day. This reminds me of the days we spent chasing packs of wild dingoes through the scrub. 6 hours in the saddle without a drink. Wouldn't have been possible without the ace drop of Foster's at the end of it. I'm glad to see that now you've got Foster's draft over here, you're taking an interest in other fair dinkum Aussie activities. But it won't take long to catch that pack of funny-looking dingoes.
Foster's, the Australian for lager.
Sunshine!
Sunshine.
You're my sunshine.
In Earl's Court.
Or take a bee.
Hello, sunshine. That's Dad's, that's mine.
No one else can make my sunshine taste this way.
It takes 140 days of sunshine to ripen the corn to make your Kellogg's cornflakes.
So they'll never take my sunshine away. Sunshine!
Higher speeds on motorways can fool you into thinking you're safe when you're not. Use your mirror often. On the motorway, use your mirror often. For the sake of the driver ahead and the driver behind, And for your own sake, on motorways, use your mirror often.
That closing theme music from Harry's Game by Clannad is available on record.
Now on 4, Susan Penhaligon introduces A Kind of Living.
Hello again. Over the last few weeks, we've looked at the dedication, skills, and sheer physical effort which are needed to achieve any measure of self-sufficiency. But on this...
Miss Marple deals with murder most foul next Friday, but her involvement in this odious crime is all worth it when she proves a man's innocence and gives us a lot of fun investigating a none-too-successful theatrical company. Margaret Rutherford with Ron Moody as Griffold Cosgood in a case of murder most foul at 20 to 6 next Friday. There's live music from Marillion and the Smiths in about 5 minutes in ORS 84, which also includes a new band, The Farm, star guests, and not forgetting the studio audience. Before all that on too, here's an award-winning film from Canada, Zia. Well, in about 40 minutes here on 2, Nigeria, a squandering of riches. A World About Us special on the people and the mood of the country during the critical week.
Sydney, that was the first Tetley tea bag with 2,000...
By 3 people personally involved in divorce. The lawyer, Marvin Mitchelson, the cartoonist, Mel Kalman, and Fiona Thiessen at 9:25, and at 10:05, a birthday tribute to one of the most glittering stars of the Australian firmament, Dame Edna Everage, an event given added dignity by the presence of none other than the cultural attaché himself, Sir Les Patterson. Newsnights at 10:55, and finally at 11:40, the Icicle Works, a Liverpool group, perform at Sefton Park in a whistle test special. And now, Margaret Rutherford as Agatha Christie's creation, Miss Marple, is on the trail again of Murder Most Foul.
Next week, the role of a duchess for Margaret Rutherford, ruling over the imaginary Duchy of Grand Fenwick. When their only export, wine, starts exploding, the economy is threatened, but it's also discovered that it makes excellent rocket fuel, and the decision is taken to make the first man on the moon a Fenwickian. The Mouse on the Moon at 5:40 next Friday. On BBC One are the final of Junior Superstars, presented by Ron Pickering and David Vine. While we on 2 visit Manchester for ORS 84.
What would you get if you crossed a turkey with a centipede? I don't know either, but everybody would get a leg, wouldn't they?
And everybody can get Family Fortunes, Sundays at 7:15 on ITV.
Now, that's how I like my coffee. Rich and dark, distinctly continental, and definitely Blend 37. Blend 37, richer, darker, and distinctly continental. Isn't that how you like yours?
Bye, Mum. Call you next week.
Bye.
You know, I didn't think I'd be enjoying my motoring as much now as I did then. But now, of course, we're shielded.
We're what?
Royal Insurance. You know, Car Shield 50 policy. Wider cover, less worry, and we pay less.
If you're between 50 and 75 with a good driving record, get a leaflet with details and prices of Car Shield 50. Dial 100 now and ask for free phone Royal Insurance.
With Royal Insurance.
Brown bread that's right proper has now taken out. 100% wholemeal, the brown with more clout.
These are no ordinary sandals. Scholl Soft Step are shock absorbers for feet. They make every step you take a soft step. Because beneath the unique Scholl footbed are millions of air bubbles that act like tiny shock absorbers to cushion you as you walk. So we guarantee if Soft Step aren't the most comfortable sandals you've ever worn, we'll give you your money back.
Big money in the Sunday Mirror.
Instant Bingo Plus. Big cash prizes. Win a Super Renault.
Strike it rich.
Plus, it's a miracle. Boy George, he's the greatest. Tomorrow he reveals why. Torville and Dean, the woman who made them famous, tells their secrets. Lina Zavaroni, her new heartache. Who will be this year's Lord Lichfield Lovely? Judge for yourself. Plus, Instant Bingo Plus.
It's a good idea. Sunday Mirror.
Tomorrow.
Listen to the fruit salad. Never stops talking.
Oh, be gentle with the topping. Don't try my flavour.
If only it could be Nestle Tip Top.
It is tip-top.
I'm not cream, but I certainly taste creamy. I'm lovely and light. I'd make anything taste creamier.
Sauces, desserts, coffee. Whoop-soo. Aren't you looking slim, Mum?
With your help, Tip Top.
Everything tastes better with Tip Top. Pour over topping with a creamier taste.
Lions. They're magnificent. Rugged. Irresistible. But only one of them's a Roundtree's lion. And that's the one to attack.
Page Oracle's new fast weather service. There's so much on it.
Over on Channel 4, Saturday night slot, the 7 days, returns to its normal Saturday night slot, and that's happening right now. It's discussing the moral and religious values underneath the news issues this week. But here on Central, the film that actually shows the outtakes under the end credits, Smokey and the Bandit Ride Again.
Here, Ada, I'm fed up with this blinking washing up.
You've always got your hands in the sink, Dolly. Relax and have a cup of PG.
Marcel always calls me his little dishwasher.
What do you call him, then?
Bone idle.
There's no other tea to beat PG.
It's the taste.
On a Swan National weekend, you get a choice of over 300 beautiful places to visit in Britain. You get a stylish Vauxhall with unlimited mileage. You get 2 nights bed and breakfast in a friendly guest house or hotel. But best of all, you get each other. Ring 021 622 5252 for a colour brochure. Get away together for the Swan National weekend from only £24 per person.
You join us at the start of the Clark's Modern Pentathlon, and Eric's straight into the triple jump. Always close to a record. Now we come to the relay. It's a perfect changeover. Running down the back straight, a real test of endurance this. Takes the water jump. He's putting the shot. Now he lines up with the others for the day's final event. The high jump. Clark's, the only trainers in up to 4 with fittings.
McDonald, he's training with his team. When it comes to playing football, he loves to let folks see. He's very good at scoring, but one thing he does best is half-time at McDonald's for refreshments and the rest. That's the difference at McDonald's, you'll enjoy.
Unusual piece, Mr. Blake.
Really? Looks blurry, Stan.
Not blurry, aged. Have a drink.
Been repaired, too.
Restored.
But this crack?
Not a crack. History. A mark of time.
Even if you can't agree to agree, you'll agree to a Tuborg.
In that case, what would you give me on this my aunt sent me from Hong Kong?
I've got a system. A brand new system.
I found a system, complete new system. New system, Brazil automatic, will wash your cares away.
I find it washes my clothes cleaner.
Well, the other one was good, but this one seems to come even cleaner.
No other powders are good on difficult stains like tea, coffee and fruit juice. My tea cloths come out very nice.
Because no other powder can do so much at lower temperatures.
You can wash more delicate things. Nylons, underclothes, woolens.
New system, Brazil automatic, it's in the shop for work.
I find it good. No complaints. You've got to give it a go.
If you buy your settee, easy chair, sofa, or 3-piece suite this week, and choose from arguably the biggest collection in England at the new DFS, you could win this luxurious Escort Cabriolet motorcar. See for yourself. There's nobody like the new DFS specialists. Darleydale near Matlock and Tamworth Road, Measham. You'll meet a better class of bargain.
If you thought Alton Towers was fantastic last year, you've seen nothing yet. They've spent millions on the Black Hole, a delightfully terrifying space ride in total darkness. You won't catch me on that. With 6 massive new rides for $84, Alton Towers is now one of the world's great leisure parks. It has everything. There's peace, quiet, all the thrills of the circus, time for the little ones, and plenty to do when the weather's not so good. Alton Towers is one place all the family can enjoy together. And you only pay once for all that. Now that's what I call value. So come along to Alton Towers. It's a lot nearer than Disneyland. Wherever you are, it's nearer than you think.
You may look fit outside, but it doesn't follow that you're fit inside. A lot of today's food hasn't got enough fiber to keep your digestive system in shape. There's more natural fiber in wheat bran than any other food. And the original high-fiber cereal is made with wheat bran. It's Kellogg's All Bran. Eat yourself fitter the easy way, like millions of people with Kellogg's All Bran.
They're here. Heinz Invaders. Spaghetti space-shaped in tomato sauce. Heinz Invaders, a force to be reckoned with.
He was a TV superstar. As Len Fairclough, his face was known by millions. Then it ended. In a remarkably frank interview, Peter Adamson tells of life as the Coronation Street outcast. Exclusive in tomorrow's Sunday People. Thriller video. Learn how to dance the Michael Jackson way. Princess Diana comes to call. Behind-the-scenes report on a royal visit. Exposed. The evil trading in cockfighting in Britain. Instant Bingo Plus. Lots of cash, lots of super prizes. Go for it. The exciting Sunday People tomorrow.
$10.95. I don't have enough. I'll put something back.
We'll put back this and take bowl 3 instead.
Automatic powder plus fabric conditioner?
Yes, it's great value.
I don't want to save money if it doesn't work.
Bowl 3 does work beautifully.
You don't have to spend money on separate powder and fabric conditioner. Bowl 3 does it all in one.
Bowl 3 really does work. Look at these shorts, marvelously clean. And my towels are soft and so fresh. I won't be buying separate powder and conditioner again when Bowl 3 does it all in one.
Shaping the future in a push-button world. A British company that leads the world in fiber optic communications, whose two-way public information service is the first of its kind in the world. A company that links radio and television into our homes, whose integrated telephone network gives direct dialing to a bigger percentage of callers than is offered by any other country, putting you and the future in touch. British Telecom, the power behind the button.
First class London King's Cross.
That's £45, please, sir. American Express. Thank you.
Roger Haig here. I have an assured reservation for a double room tonight. Would you book 2 tickets for the show at the Royal? Oh, and send some flowers to the room. Thanks. My American Express card number is 37420. Room 231?
Yes, sir.
Thanks. Room service.
Roger!
Truly versatile spending power.
Isn't this lovely?
You get more than just a card with American Express. Don't leave home without us.
Hello, love.
2 shredded wheat, please.
2 shredded wheat, Reg. There you go.
So, love.
Yes, dear.
2 shredded wheat, please.
You've got a healthy appetite, ain't you? 4 shredded wheat.
No, 2's enough for me.
Reg?
Seconds are out, even for Henry and his brother George.
This is the new Ford Orion L. And like every Ford Orion, it is an extremely well-equipped car with an enormous capacity for luggage. It also possesses an admirable turn of foot, but only a passing interest in petrol stations. However, perhaps the most rewarding feature of this new Orion L is the price, just £5,485. The new Orion L. As you can see, the family is now complete.
To the question, is it chicken oxo that brings out the flavour of chicken, or chicken that brings out the flavour of chicken oxo? There is no answer. One brings out the flavour of the other. It's a little like asking which came first, the chicken or the cube.
Chocolate, Maltesers, chocolate, Maltesers, so light. Smooth milk chocolate with the honeycomb center, crisp and floats away light. Chocolate, Maltesers, so light, the lighter way to enjoy chocolate.
Big money in the Sunday Mirror.
Instant Bingo Plus. Big cash prizes. Win a Super Renault.
Strike it rich.
Plus, it's a miracle. Boy George, he's the greatest. Tomorrow he reveals why. Torville and Dean, the woman who made them famous, tells their secrets. Lina Zavaroni, her new heartache. Who will be this year's Lord Litchfield Lovely? Judge for yourself. Plus, Instant Bingo Plus.
It's a good idea. Sunday Mirror.
Tomorrow.
There's a gleam in the eye of the tiger, because every time you buy £5 worth of Esso petrol or diesel, you are given a voucher. And 2 vouchers give you this fine mixer glass free. Doesn't that make your mouth water? From Esso stations, when you see this sign,
Next Tuesday at 8 on ITV, Hollywood or Bust, with Bruce Forsyth.
Hello, film fans. This is Eric von Forsyth. Welcome to Tinseltown, and I must say that turning ordinary people into superstars is quite a strain on them. I understand now why big movie stars eventually become directors, because there's no other sense of power quite like it in the whole world.
Or you. Only an Eric in the studio tomorrow, so clean up your flicking mess.
A great new series, Hollywood or Bust, next Tuesday at 8 on ITV.
Bird's eye's a bird of freedom. Menu Masters helps make time.
When lunchtime needs to be a proper mealtime, Menu Masters are better prepared to help, like cod in parsley sauce. Flaky white cod fillet with finely chopped parsley stirred into a creamy, smooth sauce. Menu Master, the menu created for the way you live today.
To help you make time to live your life.
The way gas cookers have been changing recently, you might have a little trouble recognizing them.
Alton Towers, fantastic value last year, unbeatable this year, with 60 wides and shows plus the gardens for only $3.99.
If you buy your settee, easy chair, sofa, or 3-piece suite this week, and choose from arguably the biggest collection in England at the new DFS, you could win this luxurious Escort Cabriolet motor car. See for yourself. There's nobody like the new DFS. Specialists. Darleydale near Matlock and Tamworth Road, Measham. You'll meet a better class of bargain.
Ireland's a welcome.
Ireland's a smile.
Ireland's the good things that make life worthwhile. Ireland's the sunrise beyond the next mile. Ireland's a feeling that won't pass you by. And Ireland is closer by beyond light, by beyond light, by beyond light.
How to do it, all do it, what they do it for. Won't somebody tell, if only we knew it. How do it, all do it, you can bet, we've been doing it as well.
Do It All are doing Colourol ready-pasted vinyl from $4.39. Colourol New Look range for $4.69. And Artex for $5.89. They're doing Blue Hawk coving for $1.89. Boxes of crystal tiles for $5.25. And crystal tiles don't need spacers. Every week the Do It All computer checks prices all over the country, so nobody does it better.
If only we knew it, how do it, all do it, you can bet, we've been doing it as well.
Up with the lark, quick off the mark. Starting your day, cycling away. Like the outdoors, here's the coffee that's yours. That's right, Café Haag. Decaffeinated, a taste that's highly rated. And if the day's taxing, it's great for relaxing. Even drink it at night, you're sure to sleep tight. Café Haag. That's right.
At the moment, Channel 4 is asking whatever happened to the war brides, the 70,000 who sailed to America in 1946 to join their GI husbands. Well, for some of them, it was quite a good experience. For some of them, perhaps not so good. Find out on Channel 4. But here on Central, it's news time.
Ulster Police Chief denies cover-up on cross-border incident. TUC Chairman tells the unions, rally round the miners. Welsh anti-apartheid protesters heckle South African rugby players. Nicky Lauda wins the South African Grand Prix. Britain's Warwick is third. Good evening. Northern Ireland's Chief Constable, Sir John Herman, has denied any police cover-up of special branch activities over the border in the Republic. But he has given details of an undercover police operation which took place 16 months ago in the hunt for the suspected INLA terrorist Dominic McGlinchey.
And Peter Lorre appears again on 4 next weekend as a former gangster rival to Gladys Donahue, a Broadway gambler played by Humphrey Bogart, in the comedy thriller All Through the Night. That's next Saturday afternoon at 2:25.
iTech is the new weekly home study course which gives you the in-depth view of electronics and computers. Get to grips with digital circuits and how a complete system works. How machine codes are constructed and how a microchip reads them. What is a PN junction? A status flip-flop? A bubble memory? iTech has all the answers. In depth.
Katanga, my friends. Okay, that's the only way to describe this here at Coles and Pilston. I've never seen such choice for every room in your your house. Okay, over 200 lounge suites to try from top names like Bridgecraft, the stylish G-Plan range, the latest dining and bedroom furniture, beds, kitchens and bathrooms spread over 2 spacious floors, and all with big sales savings.
Coles is the store that you should know, 'cause they're out on their own.
A freestyle girl can have a style like this, or this, or this. Because Freestyle Mousse will hold your hair in the style you choose. Smooth it on, style the way you like, a style that lasts with a natural touch. L'Oreal Freestyle, Lasting style with a natural touch.
Travel Masters offer the best in holiday value with Horizon's priceless holidays. Horizon are now offering thousands of summer holidays at even lower prices than last year. Travel Masters also offer Carousel holidays, with whom your money goes further. Carousel have free holidays on some dates for children, plus discounts for the over 60s. So call into any Travel Masters travel agency and see how we can save you money on your next Horizon and Carousel holiday.
Would you like some? Got some minutes. Cheers. Put them in the front door.
On BBC Two now, a unique gala celebrating the memory of Maria Callas, with contributions from many famous names in the world of opera, including Placido Domingo and Kiri Te Kanawa. Here on One in 35 minutes, we're off on a Red River safari in Wildlife on One. Before that, John Peel and David Jensen bring you a live edition of Top of the Pops.
And welcome to another live Top of the Pops. As you can see, because it's the Christmas season, we're all dressed up in fancy dress. I like yours.
Thanks very much. We've really gone all the way for this one, and we're going to kick off in a party mood with Slade, and Merry Christmas, everybody!
The new Top of the Pops video cassette, released by the BBC and featuring 15 top bands, is now available.
Christmas entertainment for all the family.
Do you remember which record was the first #1 of 1983, or what was the Christmas hit 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or even just last year?
Just some of the questions Mike Reed won't be answering. The dream of becoming Santa Claus comes true for one 8-year-old when Jim fixes it and brings a touch of seasonal magic to his Christmas show. Keith Harris and his friends extend an invitation to a very special Christmas party with Orville and Couples and some unexpected guests. Abbeymoor in Scotland is the setting for an Anglo-Swedish It's a Christmas Knockout, fun and games with a distinctly seasonal flavour. And in the tradition of Christmas, the Circus World Championships, in which over 50 contenders compete for the coveted gold medals of their profession. Entertainment every day for Christmas here on BBC One.
In 25 minutes, comedy in Only Fools and Horses. Before that, Wildlife on One.
The Shadows. They're your kind of people who'll help you get it right at Revolver Records, tapes and videos.
Broadmarsh Centre, Nottingham is just the place to do all your Christmas shopping this year. There are 86 shops, all under one roof, selling everything from fashion to food, computers to cosmetics. There is easy car parking, a bus terminal, and restaurants. Do all your shopping for the family this Christmas at Broadmarsh Centre, Nottingham.
Help for handicapped people. Ask at your Social Security office or write to this address. DHSS, Box 21, Stanmore.
Now the last of our Film on 4 series for this year. Accounts based on Michael Wilcox's award-winning play movingly and realistically shows the harshness and difficulties of life on a border farm in Scotland.
A few lines for level, please. Sound. Sound running. Camera. Speed. Market. Film on 4.
Brown hair dries have power to please. Get a head full of ideas.
Cool, curl it, cool, whirl it, feed it, braid it, twist it, twirl it.
So much style in such a little while.
Set the air,
Power.
set your hair,
Power.
wave it, on it fair.
Only Brown can really turn hair on. Get a head full of ideas.
Andron, a new language for man and for woman. Aftershave for man, cologne for woman. Andron tells of pleasures mere words could never express. New Andron by Jovan, a sensual yet subtle body language for man and for woman. An experience to share.
Once you discover Perrier, nothing else will do.
If you've never tried Stone's Ginger Wine and Scotch as a whiskey man, Stone's and Brandy, Stone's and Vodka, Stone's Ginger Wine by itself, or with ice, perhaps you've never tried a British winter. Stone's Ginger Wine. It's what winter was invented for.
The shavers of the future. The new Braun Universal Rechargeables. Futuristic with their platinum-plated foil. An unbelievably close shave, with or without a cord. Built-in technology to recharge in only 1 hour. Anywhere in the world. The new Braun Universals. Smoothness beyond expectation. From the shavers of the future. Only from Braun.
Us old campaigners need to watch out for ourselves crossing the road. Find a safe place away from parked cars. Look all round. Listen to the traffic. And whilst you're crossing, remember, keep looking and listening all the time. Looking, listening, all the way to the other side. After all, you're only old once.
The shavers of the future. The new Braun Universal Rechargeables. Futuristic with their platinum-plated foil. An unbelievably close shave, with or without a cord. Built-in technology to recharge in only 1 hour. Anywhere in the world. The new Braun Universals. Smoothness beyond expectation. From the shavers of the future. Only from Braun.
If you think you know Spain, think again. think you know Spain. Think again. Shalimar by Guerlain. Shalimar, a most sensual perfume. Shalimar by Guerlain.
To boldly pick the stars of 84, Chart Trek. Get the latest enterprising hits from the Thompson twins. Wham, The Assembly, Nick Haywood, and Marilyn. Buy Chart Trek and collect your free gift of Chart Trek 2. Get on board with Roland Rat, Eurythmics, Tears for Fears, and the latest hit from Paul Young. Chart Trek from Ronco, beaming down now to record shops everywhere. With Chart Trek 2 as your free gift. Chart Trek 1 and 2, the album and cassette hit of the future.
These amazing Memorex holiday packs have a voucher which will save the family up to £120 off any Sovereign or Enterprise Sunshine holiday. Just a job if you're only working one day in the year. Memorex, an amazing offer, an amazing take.
Forget those plugs and cords, girls, you don't need them no more. 'Cause now you're free to curl like you never were before. You're free to curl at home, girls, and you're free to curl all day. Super waves and curls are yours, the independent way, brawn independent. Beautiful hair, anytime, anywhere.
Very inexpensive, sir, but a remarkable little vintage with a crisp, delicate flavour. Well, a roughish sort of flavour.
Look, the truth is you just can't make good wine cheaply.
You want a really fine wine? One you can drink with any kind of food? Blue Nun, sir. It's exquisite.
Blue Nun, an exquisite wine, honestly.
Sunspots. For your free holiday brochure, ring this number or fill in the coupon in the TV Times.
If you overload electric sockets, you could cause a fire. So stick to the rule, one plug, one socket. It's safer.
Well, that was the end of the current season, but there will be more films on 4 next year. And on New Year's Day, there's a special showing of the highly acclaimed film First Love Secrets, about a group of girls in an exclusive boarding school who delve into the mysteries of Freemasonry. That's at 9:20 on Sunday, the 1st of January.
Next Thursday, a gripping and intricate tale of 1980s present and Edwardian past.
Tom! Leave me alone!
Ghosts are supposed to warn people. I think Tom's trying to warn you.
Don't be daft.
He died on February the 18th.
This is Christmas Eve, actually.
But it's only 8 weeks to go.
A Pattern of Roses next Thursday at 8 o'clock on Channel 4.
Next tonight, journalist Brian Inglis peruses and comments on what the papers have been saying throughout this last week.
When Vidal Sassoon gives you power, he also gives you control. The Vidal Sassoon 1500 Control Air. The first hairdryer to put you in the driving seat.
Andron, a new language for man and for woman. Aftershave for man, cologne for woman. Andron tells of pleasures mere words could never express. New Andron by Jovan, a sensual yet subtle body language for man and for woman. An experience to share.
Once you discover Perrier, nothing else will do.
Thinking of a new car? Then see the sensational Honda Prelude and luxurious Honda Accord at Midland Garage, Walsall. Midland Garage have modern workshops packed with the latest electronic equipment and a well-stocked spares department. Call us now on Walsall 32311. Midland Garage, Dudley Street, Walsall, the Midland's main dealer for Honda.
The Stones are back, Undercover, their new album. And the superb Paul McCartney with his album Pipes of Peace. Plus the one and only Cliff Richard with Silver. They're all on album and cassette. They're all perfect for Christmas.
Many ask the secret of Tia Maria. First, we capture the deep, rich taste of a warm Caribbean night. Then we add the soft summer winds. Last, we pour in the warmth of the tropical sun. But the real secret is...
delicious.
Just like you. It makes any occasion warmer. Tia Maria. A taste of the Caribbean. If you think you know Spain, think again. Think again.
When Vidal Sassoon exercises your skin, you don't have to move a muscle.
And down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, around and round and...
The Vidal Sassoon skin tone.
She knew all right. Anyway, to cut a long story short... Oh! My purse.
Look after your purse before someone else does.
A sack full of goodies for a distinctively entertaining Christmas.
My word. Do you think there'll be any problem with my membership?
None at all at this rate, old chap. None at all.
Gold Glock. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I bet he takes Carling's back label. Not tonight, he won't. They've just closed.
The Allied sale is bigger than ever, with massive savings throughout the store. Save on Britain's leading names, including luxury carpets in wool. Save £4 on top quality Axminsters. Save £3 on superb twist piles. And save £3 on pure wool Berbers. Now only $6.99 a square yard. And the fitting is free on all carpets $6.75 and over. The biggest ever Allied sale starts Tuesday, 9 a.m.
Now from Ever Ready, a new long-life alkaline battery with sealed-in power. Gold Seal. In independent tests, Gold Seal achieved astonishing averages. It played an electronic game for 315 hours. Gold Seal powered a motor-wind camera through 7,300 exposures and drove a stereo cassette player non-stop for over 50 hours. Gold Seal from Ever Ready. Even more power to the people.
And 2 pounds of Maroc clementines.
What, like this?
Young man, that is not a Maroc clementine. Maroc clementines are beautifully sweet and full of juice. And they all have a little black diamond just there.
Ah, you're in luck, missus. It's the Maroc delivery boy. Anything else, love?
Yes. Are you going back through Windsor?
When Vidal Sassoon exercises your skin, you don't have to move a muscle.
And down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Around and round and...
The Vidal Sassoon skin tone. Beautiful skin, no sweat.
Have you heard about the Irish spoon? It's everything you need to make perfect Irish coffee. Well, almost everything. Irish velvet.
Thank you very much, it fits just fine. Thank you very much, thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for the homemade wine. Thank you very, very, very much.
Delicious Cadbury's chocolate makes roses the sweetest way to say.
Thank you very, 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 very much.
Entertainment for this very special Friday night begins with a Christmas celebrity edition of Family Fortunes and a team of agony aunts facing the TVAM team. That's followed by That's My Boy.
Oh, not more carol singers.
Season's greetings.
Happy New Year.
Then at 8:15, a tribute to Our Gracie.
Sing as we go and let the world go by. Singing a song we'll march along the highway. Say goodbye to sorrow. There's always tomorrow.
Highlights of this special Friday night on ITV.
Celebrity Family Fortunes, with Britain's top 5 agony aunts. From the Sunday Mirror, Claire Rayner. From TV Times, Katie Boyle. From the Daily Mail, Marjorie Proofs. From Woman, Virginia Ironside. And from The Sun, Deirdre Sanders. And the Good Morning Britain team from TVAM. Nick Owen, Weather Girl Wincy Willis, John Stapleton, Keep It Girl Lizzie Webb, and Anne Diamond. All here to play Family Fortunes.
BBC One launches into a new season of adventures for Doctor Who, starting this Thursday as the TARDIS materializes in a military base on Earth.
Prepare to fire energy tracers.
No, don't.
You recognize it?
Yes. You mustn't attack. That's a Silurian battlecruiser. The race that ruled this planet long before your species evolved.
Fire again!
More danger awaits the Doctor in a different time zone as the evil Malice awakes.
Doctor, the Malice.
It's growing stronger. Now everybody stay perfectly calm and still.
Even the Doctor's calm is shattered when the TARDIS is forced down on the planet Frontius.
Really? With whom?
Well, that is yet to be determined. As you can see, we're helpless.
Not if I have anything to do with it. Swift decks, Harry. We've had enough of this planet.
And later in his travels, the Doctor meets some old enemies. Doctor Who starts a new series of adventures this Thursday at 6:40 on BBC One.
Now on BBC One, there's comedy all the way through till 9 o'clock. At 8:10, Frank Muir continues his celebration of the best of British comedy. But first, a special holiday presentation of the all-star antics that prove it's a mad, 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 mad world.
This Sunday on BBC One, The Thornbirds, Colleen McCulloch's best-selling novel, now a spectacular film drama series. A turbulent saga which tells of an Australian frontier family and a priest torn between duty and desire, Father Ralph de Bricassar, who meets a young girl.
And who are you?
I'm Maggie.
And knows he will love her forever.
You can marry me. You love me?
But I love God more.
But others too are drawn.
Speed 101.
Ever seen Ralph de Bricassar?
I thought it was my soul you were after, Mary.
Mary Carson, the richest but loneliest woman in Australia.
You don't love me.
I have always loved you. So much so I would have killed you for not wanting me.
And Meggie, rejected, turns to a young drifter, Luke O'Neill. It's a story that travels around the world, from the Vatican to the Australian outback, from the islands of Greece to London.
I've tried so hard to get her out of my heart.
Starring Barbara Stanwyck, Gene Simmons, Christopher Plummer, Rachel Ward, and Richard Chamberlain, The Thornbirds, starting this Sunday at 7:45 on BBC One.
Now on BBC One, here's Frank Muir to continue his celebration of BBC comedy. Hello. BBC Two, in just a few moments, continues its look forward beyond 1984. Who will exercise the greater power in the future, the state or the individual? And will Big Brother really be watching us in the 21st century? Here on One in just 10 minutes, the life story of the pioneering aviator Amy Johnson, the first woman to fly solo to Australia. First, the main news with Nicholas Witchell. It's just after 9 o'clock.
France moves 500. BBC One launches into a new season of adventures for Doctor Who, starting this Thursday as the TARDIS materializes in a military base on Earth.
Prepare to fire energy tracers.
No, don't.
You recognize it?
Yes. You mustn't attack. That's a Silurian battlecruiser. The race that ruled this planet long before your species evolved.
Fire again!
More danger awaits the Doctor in a different time zone as the evil Malice awaits.
Dr. Vermal.
It's going stronger. Now everybody stay perfectly calm and still.
Even the Doctor's calm is shattered when the TARDIS is forced down on the planet Frontius.
We're at war.
Really? With whom?
Well, that is yet to be determined. As you can see, we're helpless.
Not if I have anything to do with it. Swift X, honey. We've had enough of this planet.
And later in his travels, the Doctor meets some old enemies. Doctor Who starts a new series of adventures this Thursday at 6:40 on BBC One.
In 35 minutes, we return to comedy in No Place Like Home. First on BBC One, the magic of Torval and Dean, who are about to begin their quest, skating for gold.
Ted Hughes, whose job it is to write verse for important royal occasions, asked if he'd be writing a few lines for the royal christening on Friday. He said there wasn't time, and he added, "For the rest, I'll have to let the muse be my guide." Appropriate enough. That's it from us. John Humphreys will be here with the 9 o'clock news. From Jeremy and me, good night.
Now on One, Midlands Today with Alan Towers and Kathy Rochford.
Good evening. There's a warning tonight that homeless people could die on the streets of Nottingham over Christmas unless urgent action is taken to find them shelter. The details in a moment.
A 2-year-old baby girl went missing early this morning when her father's car was stolen from outside a newspaper shop.
Simone Radway was in the back seat when a thief pounced only seconds after her father had stopped to buy a newspaper. Is it going to be like in the open air during the next 24 hours? All the details coming up now from Kathy.
The evening will be dry with clear intervals, but cloud will thicken from the west later. After midnight, rain will spread across all parts of the region, though clearer, drier weather will reach the West Midlands by dawn. Frost isn't expected. In the morning, the rain in Northamptonshire will soon clear, and it'll be generally bright with the odd shower. The afternoon will bring sunny spells to most places, but also some scattered showers. Temperatures will be less mild than today. In the evening, showers will become few and far between. The cloud will be well broken and there'll be clear intervals. A frost is likely later. Tonight's weather picture is from 9-year-old Rachel Heathcote, who goes to the William Hudson Junior School in Burton-on-Trent. And the outlook, it'll be cold and dry with fog and frost at night.
Time now for the headlines. Mrs. Thatcher signed the agreement to hand over Hong Kong to Communist China. The ceremony was completed with a champagne toast. The Environment Secretary has been defending his decision to curb council spending against a barrage of criticism from backbench Tories.
A 2-year-old Birmingham child who disappeared when her parents' car was stolen has been found. And there's a claim that people could die this Christmas on the streets of Nottingham because a shelter for the homeless has shut.
Well, just a few days to go before Christmas, we'll tuck into Christmas dinners. Scientists at Warwick University have served up a bit of a bombshell. While 20-year-olds are bound to be drooling over every succulent mouthful of turkey, even the most sprightly 80-year-old will be left wondering what all the fuss is about. Well, extensive tests among the elderly in Coventry have shown that as we get older, the taste buds, like many other things, don't work quite as well as they used to. To get round this depressing prospect, the scientists are suggesting that special, strong-tasting food should be made for older people. So when Grandad says things don't taste as good as they did in the old days, he really is telling the truth. We hope to bring you the real flavour of Christmas when we go to Hereford tomorrow. You're welcome to join us at 6:30. Till then, goodbye.
Entertainment for this Wednesday evening. In a moment, the District Nurse. And then at 7:25, the best of Torville and Dean. Another chance to see their 4 World Championship performances. At 8 o'clock, Dallas. After her honeymoon with Clayton, Miss Ellie returns home to the family a changed woman.
Where's Mama? I don't see her yet. But she's got to be there with Clayton.
There she is. Welcome home, Mama.
And at 8:45, there's more sex, violence, fear and hatred. In what? Points of view, of course. Your own personal Dallas.
At 9:25, international boxing from the Ulster Hall in Belfast features the featherweight title fight between Boxer of the Year Barry McGuigan and Clyde Ruan of Slough. Then at 10:15, Barry Norman.
In Film 84, I'll be reviewing 2 Christmas releases, Dune and The Last Starfighter, and we'll have the first glimpse of Francis Ford Coppola's Cotton Club and David Lean's A Passage to India.
At 10:45, Macmillan at War. The first of 3 programs in which Lord Stockton talks to Ludovic Kennedy about his role during World War II. Late Night in Concert at 11:20 features the music of the Cars, rounding off Wednesday evening here on BBC One.
Well, now it's time to join Nerys Hughes as Megan Roberts, the District Nurse.
Jason is back.
Well, that's almost it for tonight on Premiere. We hope you've enjoyed being with us and that you'll be tuning in again later on. And with a reminder of our movies for tomorrow, we wish you a very good night. Good night.
Ferguson TX Color Portable. In my view, best picture of all time.
Great value. Around £169.
Speciality teas.
Now on for an Italian job for Danger Man.
Well, not far. I sort of just walked round the block.
Why?
Well, I wasn't allowed to cross the street by myself.
That was the last in the present series of Me and My Girl. The theme song is now available on record from all good record shops.
Me and my girl, we've got each other, whatever life may send us. Me and my girl, we've got each other, however life may bend us. Sure, we'll see tears fall. Love never was all rainbows, but there'll always be me and my girl and
me. Style, Larry. Smart thinking.
Tim Curry stars as a cab driver who makes off with £250,000 of blue money. But he's a small fish in a greedy world, and there's a high price to be paid for a life of luxury.
You're actually enjoying this, aren't you?
Always on the run, always looking out for the man who wants his money back. Tim Curry, Debbie Bishop, Billy Connolly, Escape with Blue Money. Explosive action Sunday at 8:45.
You're probably thinking either he's not Robert Carrier or that's not Tesco. But you're wrong. I am, and it is. And what's more, I think you should buy your meat here. For not only do Tesco offer a great choice of cuts, but the quality is quite exceptional. Take this joint of beef, for example. It's a rich dark red with just enough fat to do its own basting while cooking. So let's see how it cooks. You see, meat just has to be good if you're going to do justice to a recipe. And this beef is superb. Tesco meat is good, and that's the kind of meat that I insist on for my recipes. After all, I've got my reputation to think about.
Yes, sir and madam, that's absolutely right. You can have a Schreiber kitchen or bedroom fitted now, and you won't have to pay a thing till next year. And to everyone else out there, I say, get down to your Schreiber Centre, see it all for yourself, in the flesh, so to speak. Look in the TV Times or ring Teledata for your nearest Schreiber Centre.
Marigold helps you save a pound, another pound, another pound. Marigold helps you save a pound, a pound, a pound, a pound, a pound, a pound, a pound. Money, 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 money.
It's true. With Marigold house gloves, you can get up to £10 cash refund with all these famous products. Look for the Marigold £10 cashback leaflet coming through your letterbox soon, or see special packs in your store now.
Travel the stunning Intercity 125 on business, and you're in an excitingly different world. One that's relaxed, businesslike. A world you can work in. Even at speeds like this, you're not tied to your seat. On Intercity 125, you're in a world where you're looked after in real comfort while someone else drives. So you arrive fresh, feeling businesslike, all of which proves that for anyone going places in today's business world, this is the age of the train.
If there's one thing a Yorkshireman loves as much as his pint of Webster's, it's his game of cricket. Often as not, though, sound of leather against willer gives way to sound of water against umbrella. But if rain stops play, you'll not find folks shedding any tears over it, because it's Pennine water that makes Webster's Yorkshire Bitter such a lovely smooth pint. It's never long, mind, before some pokes its head round clouds again. Hey up, looks like umpires are coming out for inspection. Webster's genuine Yorkshire Bitter.
The new flush-fitting gas cookers help cooks perform brilliantly.
Ex-hobo, ex-con, womanizer, superstar. Start reading Mitchum, Bad Boy of Hollywood.
In the better, brighter TV times.
It's the first major snooker championship of the season, the Jameson International Open. There's prizes of up to £150,000 on offer, and all those famous star faces you love so well. The Jameson International Open, every day this week on Central.
Well, they always used to say that being good at snooker was a sign of a misspent youth. I don't know what the players in the Jameson Open would make of that comment, but you can see them in action tonight at 10:30. Don't forget, at 9 o'clock, there's another case for John Thor to solve when he stars as Mitch. But first of all, it's time for you to test your TV knowledge in We Love TV.
If you're looking for yogurt with heaps of fruit, but half the fat of even standard low-fat yogurt, you've found it. Shape yogurt. All the taste, half the fat.
Oxford Mail Cash Card is here. It's the exciting new game with thousands of instant cash prizes. You can win there and then, and you can go on to win even more. £100, £1,000, or the superstar prize of Vauxhall Nova Special. It's free to play in the Oxford Mail. Now, don't miss it.
When you want it fresh and bright,
Don't just paint it white.
roll out a room with Murel. When you want to decorate,
Good ideas coordinate.
so roll out a room with Murel. Tires can look a treat,
Tables look ornate
and
and
home becomes a place that's nice to be.
The Good Ideas collection from Murel. See it and...
Roll out a room, roll out a room, roll out a room with Murel.
The Labour Party on show this week and on show next week in Brighton, the Conservative government. And tomorrow's weather, southeast England will have a much brighter day, but a few showers are also likely. Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, Northern and Western England will have sunny periods and showers, with most of the showers in the north and east. It'll feel quite cold with fresh northerly winds. Join us again on Monday at 10:45. Till then, from Jenny, myself, everybody on Newsnight, very good weekend to you. Good night.
Future tense, the man who fell to earth. David Bowie is the
mysterious stranger with incredible intelligence and clairvoyant powers in a film combining elements of science fiction, fantasy, and surreal drama.
Phil, Tommy, you're really a freak.
Remember the first man in your life?
I don't mean that unkindly. I like freaks. That's why I like you.
Try to remember the kind of September when grass was green and grain so yellow.
Are you Lithuanian?
I come from England.
Oh, it's not so terrible.
I don't care what you are or who you are. I can't let you go, not now!
Future Tense, the man who fell to earth on Sunday at 10:10 on BBC Two. And tonight's late film offering on BBC Two takes us into the realms of sheer unmitigated terror. Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh star in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Wonderful stuff. Next Friday on 2, you can see the film that Hitchcock regarded as his own personal favourite, from the many that he directed, Shadow of a Doubt. Joseph Cotton stars with Teresa Wright in the story of a man suspected of hiding a gruesome secret. That's next Friday at 11:45.
The crossbolt into a section of a sphere.
And that programme about the challenges brings us to the end of today's programmes here on Central. Hope you've had a good day. And we close as usual with a look at the weather forecast. The night will start dry with some clear periods, but will soon become cloudy with light rain towards dawn. The temperature will fall to about...
over on the boat. But I was only on about 11 quid a week, and that was working a...
To be followed by sunny periods.
If you ignore Frankie Goes to Hollywood. The Group of the Year's double album, Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. Good, clean fun for all the family, even me.
Hello, I'm Lenny. It's nearly Christmas, isn't it? You know what happens at Christmas, don't you? Not that silly. I'm sure there was something. Yes, presents. That's right, isn't it? Presents.
Stand up, get down. Lenny Henry's new album on cassette, only $4.79 at the HMV shop. The HMV shop. More records, more tapes, more discounts, girl.
The Remington micro screen shaves as close as a blade, or your money back. The first screen shaves incredibly close. The second even closer. High technology, the ideal gift.